here. Never used this knife for this. It's actually pretty nice.
Seems like it works pretty good.
Yeah. Still like having the brush on the end, but the shape of this blade and the length makes it, yeah, like I might start using this knife more for this.
That one was pretty big too.
No, one that's over here is gonna put that one to shame. Ooh, a couple of them too.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Try to rub off some of the dirt. And it's good to keep that as like a...
Do you want to cut this part off?
Yeah, it's kind of gnarly. When it's brown like that, it's
starting to go bad.
Yeah, bruising. Sorry, hemlock's hitting you in the face.
Okay.
This one had a spider on it at one point too.
He's making his home.
Yeah.
His temporary home.
I mean, I would. A lot of bugs go to mushrooms. I think the mushroom language, they call it a stipe.
Oh.
Because stem's already taken by plants.
Yeah, that makes
a flower
sense.
stem. I'm pretty sure that's what the stipe is the stem.
Yeah. But it's over here.
These ones are smaller, but they're still good. These are like the size of the biggest ones we found last time me and you went. For these guys. There's like nothing bigger than these. Well, this one's stalk or stipe, whatever you want to call it. Looks really weird right here.
I'm gonna leave this
it's flat.
One. Maybe someone else will find it.
Yeah, it's only keep the nice ones we find. Like there's some smaller ones right here that I'm gonna leave. Like this is the smallest I want to pick today, is this stuff.
Over here.
Huh, this one has some hollowness. Probably from a bug, because I know this is a chanterelle. That's gotta be from some kind of bug.
Huh. Probably.
And just keep cutting up, because I don't want that part in it. It goes pretty far up into there.
Well, if you don't want it, just throw it.
No, the rest of this looks pretty good. Yeah. Things seek final judgment in the kitchen sink. The funny thing about this spot, when I was like, whoa, that first whoa wasn't for a chanterelle. It was for this polypore right here. Because it has this like grayish kind of look on top.
Yeah, it looks weird.
It's the only one on this log like that. Like over here, it's a normal red belted fungus. Whoa, did you see this rotten log?
What are those?
Nails.
Oh. Oh, it probably spelled something before, but now it doesn't.
Might have said like 20. Like this could have been a 2 and that could have been a 0. Maybe I won't tell the other guys about these ones. Ooh. Yeah, they're here.
It's interesting how it's around the targets.
Yeah, like on the trail itself. These gills are kind of like deep looking kind of, but they still have the same texture. It's weird. Seems to break like they do. Yeah, that one's good.
Okay, can I? Oh.
You take those two. Careful not to step on those little guys.
The end of it.
Oh!
That's weird.
I could be way off, but I think this is a stinkhorn. They kind of look like a morel, but skinny, kind of like that. And the cap, I think, is kind of greenish, kind of like an olive color. These things?
Lobster?
Yeah. Rotten, really tiny lobsters. Like, this is really squishy.
Ew.
And then I was looking at this and I went to grab it and then I seen the little lobsters.
That's not a chanterelle.
I know.
That's just a mushroom, right? That you saw that was cool.
I am pretty sure this is a Russula.
Yeah, that one's still good.
Looks like it. It's not really squishy. It's pretty good. Squishy is bad. Yeah, this mushroom I'm gonna have to clean mainly in the sink just because how it's shaped. I can't really get all this dirt out of here. I need to rinse water through it and cut it in half. I don't want to cut it in half right now. This is cool. It's really
mushy.
The
Gills.
The stipe's even kind of purplish.
So cool. Oh, wow.
It's really cool.
Interesting. Must have been all picked. Or they're just not growing here anymore.
Do you remember finding them here?
No, we didn't go this way.
It's a lot of polypores on this log.
Yeah, I see that.
Wow. It sucks to look up when you're trying to balance yourself. I always say don't look down, but I feel like that's easier to do.
Yeah. You know where your feet are going. Dang, that's a big one.
That's why it's so wiggly. This is the edge of the tree. Bouncy, bouncy.
You see that?
What? Oh, that nasty one.
You can have a
Oh. Oh, those are coral fungus. Right there and there.
Oh,
For
whoa.
a split second, I thought maybe it was cauliflower mushroom. Oh, I just kind of fucked it up.
Oh, that is one.
Yeah, it is. Little itty bitty one. There's some people I know, even if they find these nasty ones, they'll huck it off the trail just so people don't see that they were growing here.
Smart.
Me and Isaiah, when we were like 19, came here and we did acid. Or after we walked here, after we dropped it, we decided we wanted to go to the gas station to get drinks. So from this spot, while we're slowly starting to trip, we went all the way into town to the gas station, bought drinks, came back to this spot and hung
Dang.
out. Yeah, that's dedication.
That is, yeah, very dedicated.
The vibe here is nice because you're like on the side of this huge hill. Everything below you, it's like, even though it's dense forest, you can see for like further than you normally could if it was flat. I think there's something about that that draws me in. Kind of like how like a cougar likes to be uphill and stalk its prey, or even just a normal house cat. Makes me feel like that too.
Yeah.
I'm the big predator on top of the hill, keeping an eye on things.
Look at how perfect this one is.
That's when I said I like the little ones. This is the exact example of that. When they're perfect looking like this and they're about this size. Like, it's nice finding them big like this, but I feel like these are the best eating ones.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've saw these here. Like half a year ago. And you can still kind of see it. These white chunks. There's more of them like 6 months ago. And I had a feeling that those were just really old, dead chicken of the woods. Look at the slugs eating them. Yeah, I figured this would be a spot to find them. There's so many slugs. Bright orange top, yellow bottom. Oh, very squishy. I feel like they're probably young enough to be eaten, but the slugs are just going at it. You can see where they were before eating some of the other ones that are no longer there. The ones up there look better. Can I reach? Do I want to cook it? I've only cooked these once, and I did not like it. Because the deal with these mushrooms is they're supposed to taste kind of like chicken. That's why it's called chicken of the woods. But when I cooked it, it was really gooey, slimy, just gross on the inside. I don't know if I prepared it right. I was trying to cook it well done because I know that these can give people stomach problems. Certain people can't eat these. Not everybody. Some people love eating these, which is why I always look for them. Always interested in trying to eat them. I don't know though. This one doesn't look as good. And this is one of the best ones that were growing over there. It doesn't look as good as the ones I picked like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, when I actually did go harvest them and take them home and cook them. Those ones were brighter colors. And I know there are different varieties. There's, I want to say, at least 3 different varieties. And another problem I have with these mushrooms is they say that the conifer growing ones are the ones that make you sick more often than not compared to the other kind that grow on deciduous wood. I only ever find them on conifers. So it also makes me a bit nervous to try eating them. I think I'm just gonna leave this guy here. Someday I will eat him, but not really feeling like it right now. I got a freezer full of chanterelles and lobster mushrooms already, so I think I'll pass this time. But if I find just a gorgeous young looking chicken of the woods, then I might actually try to cook it and eat it. But we'll see if I find any more. Goodbye. Get a big stick, I guess. 'Cause yeah, that's like 10 feet up. That's why you need to stay back down and hit you in the face.
Ooh, you don't know. I'm gonna collect your mushroom stuff. The big pieces. Whoa.
Wow. No, thank you, Mr. Salmonberry Bush. Oh, crap. chicken of the woods, man. Chicken of the frickin' woods. Oh, I just stepped in a bunch of deer poop.
Yuck! Got one. Let's see how yucky your lobster mushrooms are.
Oh, those should be great.
Great.
Great, not great. There, I just wanted to clear out space and make a fire. Should have brought some leather gloves or some loppers. Where the wood's dry. Should bring a rake out here and just leave it. What I'm gonna do is roll this TP up a bunch, and I'm gonna heat up some wax, and I'm gonna coat this in wax, and then try to light it on fire. I got wax. Alright. Got some dry bark from your bark of a cottonwood. This dry wood, barkless, and dead hemlock boughs. Yeah.
Nice. You hear the bird?
Yeah, I hear it. That's the forest spirit giving me a chance. Should have brought that fireball. I gotta stock up on dry wood. Burn a bunch of bark. Oh man, Brandon.